Hi guys, welcome to another audio video elaborating Romans 13 of the King James Version Bible, and it reads, "Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of God. The powers that be are ordained of God. Whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of God, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. For rulers are not a terror to good works, but to the evil. Wilt thou then not be afraid of the power? Do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same. For he is the minister of God to thee for good. But if thou do that which is evil, be afraid, for he beareth not the sword in vain. For he is the minister of God, a revenger to execute wrath upon him that doeth evil. Wherefore ye must needs be subject, not only for wrath, but also for conscience sake. For this cause pay ye tribute also, for they are God's ministers, attending continually upon this very thing. Render therefore to all their dues, tribute to whom tribute is due, custom to whom custom, fair to whom fair, honor to whom honor. Owe no man anything, but to love one another. For he that loveth another hath fulfilled the law. For this, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness, thou shalt not covet. And if there be any other commandment, it is briefly comprehended in this saying, namely, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Love worketh no ill to his neighbor, therefore love is the fulfilling of the law. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying, but put ye on the Lord Jesus Christ, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof." Alright guys, so in this chapter we see where we are being admonished at the fact that the ministers that God has placed over us, we should respect them, we should give the dues and the tributes that are owed unto them, tithe and offerings of course, and all that is preordained. Right? We see that we should not speak against them, because if we speak against them, we're not dishonoring them, we're dishonoring God. Right? And also we're being reminded that the key principle of our Christian faith is to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. And if we love our neighbors as we love ourselves, we would not want to do harm unto them. We'd want good for them. We'd look out for their best interests. We'll not covet against them. We will not lie against them. We will not steal from them. We will not commit adultery with their wives or husbands, because we wouldn't want that for ourselves. So if we should adhere to the basic principle of loving our neighbors as ourselves, which Jesus had said is the second most important commandment of all the commandments, that we will actually adhere to the will of God by respecting and following this one commandment. Because under this commandment do all commandments fall, right? Because they are basically made from this one commandment, stem from this one commandment. Alright, so guys, I'm gonna leave that right there, but please remember to continue to walk in your salvation. And if you've not gained it, then seek it. There's no better time to begin than the present. Have yourselves a blessed day. Bye.